My normal start is to delete the default cube, hide extras, select a matte cap material for the viewport, switch on the cavity option, and change to front view. Since in this project we are dealing with a very small object, I am also changing some of the units details in the scene page of the properties editor. Unit scale is set to 0.001 and length to millimeters. And to change the grid size in the viewport overlays panel, I'll set scale to 0.001. Looking at the image of the ring nail, we can see there is a repeating pattern of ridges in the body of the nail. The first step is to decide how we are going to build that part of the model. My first attempt was to use 3 cylinders. Since the nail is very small, I've reduced the number of vertices in each from 32 to 16. The main cylinder had a 0.7mm radius and a depth of 1.4mm. The second cylinder had a radius of 0.9mm and a depth of 0.17mm. The third cylinder was a copy of the second one. Next, the positions of the 2 latest cylinders are adjusted. I wasn't too happy with this shape, so I removed the 2 shorter cylinders and replaced them with 2 toruses, even though this would greatly increase the number of faces in the model. Each torus has the following settings: major segments, 16, minor segments, 3, major radius 0.8, minor radius 0.1. Next, I'll join the 3 meshes together to form a single object, and then used an array modifier to create 20 copies of this shape placed vertically. We need each copy to actually exist, so we'll apply the modifier. If we didn't apply the modifier, the array copies would disappear when we join the various elements to complete the full ring nail. At the bottom of the nail is a sharpened end. We can create this using a cone, although a 4-sided cone would be closer to what we see in the real nail. Trying to join the base of that cone to the bottom of the cylinder would not give a good result. Instead, we'll make the cone have 16 vertices, a radius of 0.7mm and a depth of 3mm. Now we'll rotate the cone and place it at the base of our model. At the top of the nail is a small unridged area, which we can create by either adding another small cylinder or, more simply, by entering edit mode and moving the top loop of vertices up slightly. Now we need a head for the nail, which we can create using another cylinder. This time it has the usual 16 vertices, a radius of 1.8mm and a depth of 0.7mm. Now we can select all the elements and join them into a single object, naming it ring nail. Next, we'll use Shade Smooth, apply scale and rotation, and adjust the position of the origin.